Hello, welcome to my all-electric house. So obviously this is the first video of a brand new channel. The idea is that the house we're currently living in, which we built, which I'll go through at a later date, is all electric. There's no gas. Everything's powered by electricity, and we have solar panels on the roof. We've got battery storage. We have an air source heat pump, so all our heating and hot water is electric, run off electric too. So everything's using electricity, and the idea behind the channel is that I'm going to explore all these new technologies, from how I say heat pumps to the solar panels to the battery storage. And we've also just recently purchased a new electric vehicle, which is our first electric vehicle ever, and we just a couple of days ago had a wall charger installed. Before that, we were charging off a granny charger hanging out the window. So if, like me, you enjoy everything that is electric and these new technologies, and most of all saving money, although there is quite a significant upfront cost with a lot of these new technologies, long term they should start saving us money. So first off, we have 19 solar panels on our roof. They are 390 watt solar panels. I think that gives us roughly a 7.4 kilowatt. I'd have to double check the actual numbers, I'm not sure off the top of my head. Roughly 7.4 kilowatts. I know it's 7 something kilowatts array. And that goes through, each of those has a solar edge optimizer installed along with it, and then it goes to a 5 kilowatt solar edge inverter, which is then hooked up through a Tesla Powerwall 2, which gives us, the Powerwall has 13.5 kilowatt hours of usable storage. Then we've got our Daikin Altherma heat pump. I'm not sure of the exact number. If I can be bothered to find it out, I'll perhaps flash it up on the screen now or something. And obviously the hot water tank that goes along with that. That runs our underfloor heating. The whole house is currently on underfloor heating. The downstairs, there's 9 zones downstairs and 9 zones upstairs. Most of the upstairs is switched off because it just gets too hot, basically. The bedrooms just get too warm, so it's just completely switched off. So at the moment, the vast majority of the heating is coming from the downstairs, which is good because the downstairs is a big concrete slab with the pipework, embedded into it. So it heats up that concrete slab and acts like a storage heater, basically, just slowly releasing it. The upstairs, aside from the bathrooms, everywhere's carpeted upstairs. So although I think the heat does come through the carpet, it's obviously not as efficient as having it in a concrete floor with tiles on top like we have downstairs. So that's the Daikin Altherma heat pump. And then, how I said, we've recently just bought a Renault Zoe, second hand, because there's no chance we could afford a brand new car. We are not rich by any means. So it was second hand. It's a 2020 plate, 2020 registration, but it was registered in January 2021. So by the time we bought it, it's just about 3.5 years old, and it just done just over 12,000 miles. And the main logic behind buying that was to save money on the fuel bills, the fuel costs of diesel. My wife does a 72-mile round trip a day, and the numbers just stacked up. I'll go into those in more depth in another video. And the last piece that we've just had put in is the My Energy Zappy wall charger, and that allowed us to get onto the Octopus Intelligent Go, or Intelligent Octopus Go. I don't know which way around it is. It's one of those anyway, which basically means we get between 11:30 at night and 5:30 in the morning, we get electricity at 7 pence per kilowatt hour. So in that time, I'm doing as much as I can. I am heating hot water, I am charging my batteries, putting heating on in the house, and obviously charging the car. Although with the intelligent Octopus Go, they kind of take charge of charging the car. When you plug it in, you go onto the app and it creates a charging schedule, and they will just charge it whenever electricity is cheapest for them, which is generally throughout the night, I think, but it can be any point throughout the day. If it's a really windy day and there's lots of wind being generated, then that'll be cheaper for them to buy that, so then they'll charge the car then. So that's everything really in a nutshell. How I said, first video here is a very quick overview of the house, what the channel's going to be about. It's also, about electricity tariffs and getting on the right one, whether that's Octopus Flux, whether it's Octopus Cozy or Octopus Go or Intelligent Go as we're on now, and I think there's Intelligent Flux as well, which we can't go on because we don't have a Give Energy battery. So yeah, there's loads to cover, and if, like me, you get a bit geeky and a bit nerdy about this sort of stuff, then stick around, because this is the channel for you. So yes, there's going to be plenty of good stuff. I'm going to go through all the different elements of our house, electricity wise, in more detail in other videos, but this is just a quick get up to speed. And if it's something that you think you're going to be interested in, then please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, whatever. And hopefully there'll be plenty more content on this channel coming very shortly. So I'll see you soon.